You've got like one hair here that's like, my finger, Clary. Do you remember that video?
Every time I say Charlie at work, I always think
Charlie.
Tell Charlie.
Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Claire.
And we're back for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's been a bit of a different day for us today. Usually when we're recording we do lots of Always Sunny. Today we've done lots of the long ones and we're on our first Always Sunny of the day.
Yes.
Last time was... what was it called?
What was it about again?
The Antisocial Network.
Yes.
That was the one.
Yes.
With the shushing guy and all that. So, yeah, interesting one. I enjoyed it. I couldn't remember it much from, before. But, yeah, it was good. What will they get into this time?
I hope this is a really good episode. And I hope it's really light-hearted and funny. Because I feel like the long episodes, the other episodes we've done today,
have been very heavy.
Very heavy and
100%.
emotional. And just need a bit of light-heartedness.
Well, it's always sunny, so, speaking of, I watched a podcast recently, but there's an image of Dennis from the Charlie McDennis episode. Yeah, at the dartboard. I watched a podcast. Dennis wasn't actually in this one, or Glenn wasn't. He was busy, but Caitlin was there. And they spoke about what was the hardest scene to shoot, or hardest episode to shoot. And the Charlie McDennis was apparently one of their hardest episodes to shoot. And when they were shooting it, they were like, this is going to be terrible. Because of the constant screaming over each other. It was so hard to match the cuts and the edits, and they were just screaming. But then when they watched it back, they were like, oh, okay, it's good. But they didn't enjoy doing it. So it's interesting, but then there's been other ones like that they've done, which I can't mention, I don't think, but they really enjoyed. So, anyway, this is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Season 7, Episode 9. It's aired on the 10th of November, 2011. A lot of the shows I watched in 2011. Anyway, directed by Matt Shakman, of course, again, and written by Luvh or Rakhe. I don't know how to pronounce his name exactly, but he did... Well, they did. I don't know if it's a lady. I think they did, like, the first episode of something else. I'm not sure. I'm not sure when we saw them. But I've got to find it now. We must know. Ah, here we go. They wrote... the White Trash episode with the pool, the two pools. So what were we getting to? What did you expect?
I have no idea.
No, we'll see. I'm very excited. We've only got a few more episodes this season, 5 more. So let's get on with it. Full reaction is in the description. You join a copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back where we'll talk all about it. Let's go. Let's set on the book.
So quiet.
What? We're starting the episode again. Oh my god!
Did you not hear me?
I was like, why are you blabbing in my ear constantly? I was like, what are you talking about?
I literally said to you, can you not hear them talking either?
Yes, of course I could.
And you were like, yeah. And so I thought I wasn't meant to hear them talking.
Well, you couldn't hear any of it.
No, that's why I was like, how are we meant to know?
Oh, I couldn't hear what you're saying because I could hear what they were saying. For f***'s sake. But you said you could hear the music. That's what confused me.
Yeah, I can hear the music. The music was the same as this, but the voices were just gone.
I can't believe it.
Damn it.
Oh, they're talking loud.
Stupid goddamn situation.
I can hear this.
Yeah.
I could just see their mouths moving.
Is for you to lower your goddamn voice.
This is as low as I go, okay?
Oh, you go lower, love. I've heard it lower.
Choke her out with her own belt.
You're escalating.
Damn.
Exactly.
Now I can realise. I know why you weren't reacting to
everything
it.
to a 10. It's ridiculous.
You gotta go to 10.
Everybody's on the gas. Nobody's on the brakes. Nobody's thinking. Everybody's talking over each other. Broken into somebody's house. And the homeowner is home.
Yes. Sick of it. If you don't want to choke her out, we won't choke her out. But you need to help me come up with a plan, okay? Because this is breaking and entering.
Oh my God. D, your brother's hideous.
Okay.
Does that add more context?
It did add more context. I was a bit like, what are they saying?
That's the second time someone's brought up a breath in this season. The kid did it in the Little Beauties episode. How will they get out of this one?
Why did you say that before? It was deja vu.
Or did I?
I definitely regret you getting quadruple onions on your burger.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was going to be dragged in a closet with you. Definitely regret being dragged along.
You nosed your way into this like you do everything.
D just gets inches away in.
Nosy.
Oh, she's leaving, she's leaving.
Guys, come in. Are you there?
Yes, extraction team, what is your status? Have you recovered the artifact yet?
No.
Artifact.
Off the artifact plan, we are not. It is a stupid plan.
Negative. It is an awesome plan,
bad?
okay? This family does not have the artifact. It belongs in a museum. It belongs in a museum, bro.
Adults should not be making plans that are based on dumb movies.
Excuse me? Indiana Jones is a dumb movie?
Indiana Jones is perfect. I don't know what you're
I
talking about.
like the first one,
come
but some of them.
They're really off track.
What about your whole speech about I have the grace of a falcon and I'll be in and out like a demon's whisper? Dude, you stood up on your chair.
It was a damn good speech. It was very persuasive.
I gotta pee.
What are you doing? Part 4 was dumb, I'll give you that.
For God's
I'm
sake.
gonna say Temple of Doom's out for me.
I love Temple of Doom. It's the best one.
We're bailing.
Until I get that face.
Forget about the face, Frank. We're bailing on the face.
Who protect artifacts from those who steal them.
I didn't give a shit about artifacts 2 hours ago.
So what? Now we do.
Yeah. We should not be committing crimes based on beliefs that are 2 hours old.
Newspaper article.
I'm leaving. I quit.
Me too.
Well, I'm still in. Living on the edge. It's making me feel alive. Yes. No, Frank, that is why you were on the extraction team. Frank, Dennis has the grace. D nosed in. She nosed in.
Nosed in. What do you reckon? Oh.
Shit. Extraction team, there is an SUV. Subject appears to have pointed feet of some kind. Okay, I'm repeating here. His pointed feet. So careful now. What does that mean? Okay, yes, I'm seeing now that they are cowboy. You know, his feet could be pointed on the inside. So that's pointed. How do you know that? How do you know that?
I mean,
I guess I can't say.
it's a good point.
Up here, darling.
Is she coming back up here? Why is she coming back up here?
Yippee-yi-ki-yay.
He didn't even say that right.
I just saw her put the face in the suitcase.
I have to pee so bad.
DeAndre, your breath is dog shit.
From the alarm company. They said it was the house.
This is bad.
Pop by to grab a jacket. I've got an appointment.
What happened?
Very strange. That was close.
Give me a chip. No, these are my chips. You don't get
Let's just quietly get out.
It's phase time, bitches.
He's got a whip.
Situation here. These people are from the south. Come up by the truckload just to steal our artifacts. Carpetbaggers, huh? Yeah. Give me a chip. No, you don't get chips, Charlie.
I mean, God only knows what these people do to us. These Southerners, they probably pray for a home invasion. They can blast them with shotguns and God knows what.
I don't know much about America
No.
to refute this.
Hey, if some hillbilly comes up to me, I'm gonna lash him in the face, that's all.
No, Frank, they are. Anytime you find out like some dude's got a crazy torture basement or something, it's someone from the south. It always is. Why don't you go down to the basement? Gins and tons of guns.
Well, they're being
Dude,
done.
please give me a chip.
No, I'm good with the chip, okay?
Come on.
Leave it alone with the chips. If you want a chip, you could have gotten a bag at the hamburger store.
I can't listen to shit.
Bunch of tickets to the Jay Leno show.
Who cares?
No, listen to me. Who wants to see Jay Leno 15, 16 times?
No one wants to see him once.
What did Jay Leno do?
She's banging Leno. She's having an affair with Leno.
Frank, if she was banging Jay Leno, why would she have to buy a bunch of tickets to his show?
I've got an idea, though. She's trying to kill him. She's still very upset about the whole Conan thing. Oh, my God.
She's icing Leno. She's packing her
Oh my God.
taking away from her husband.
Listen to me. These are the theories of lunatics.
He's losing his mind.
Back off, bitch. I ain't leaving it.
Oh, they're turning.
Stop it. Stop it.
I wouldn't trust Frank with a
For
whip.
God's sake, let's just get out of here.
Gone crazy.
It has gone crazy.
Jay Leno. I think Dennis was right. They are mad.
Yeah.
D, you gangly, uncoordinated bitch. Hog-tied over a lack of grace.
I hope they hog-tie you. And then I hope they rape you in their basement for 10 years.
Oh my God.
He knows something. Well, we should just do it now.
Sam?
Pull the trigger.
Pull the trigger. What does that mean? Who's she talking to? You know what I mean? Who's she talking to right now?
She really needs to.
I'd help us get out of this mess, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm crazy right now.
The toilet's right behind you, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pee in it.
Oh, no. You're just gonna intentionally spray DNA all over the grass.
Spray DNA.
You cannot flush the toilet. Bowl full of evidence.
Okay, well, you have a good point, but I'm gonna do it.
Why did you filter your way into this? I hate you. Don't be with me in the room.
She just needed to get... When you gotta go, you gotta go. And when there's a toilet right there.
I'm telling you, Charlie, let's just get out of here while we still can.
Without the guys?
Oh, they're as good as dead. There's no telling what the Southern people are going to do.
Right, man. You know what? We should just get the hell out of here. And I mean out of Philadelphia. Not look
He's
back.
not gonna
We should
leave
go to Arizona
Philadelphia.
And open up that imported leather shop that we've always talked about.
The tasseled leathers, the turquoise studs on the leathers. all the
Nice.
leathers.
Hey, I heard all that.
Were you holding down the button?
It was an accident. I wasn't. It was just sort of a
reflex. We were having a leather conversation. Doesn't really. What's the status on the vase?
His face.
I repeat, leather shop in Arizona? Are you serious? Far too many leather shops in Arizona as it is. You would be out of business in a week's time. What did you expect us to do, okay? You got us all freaked out in here, sitting here waiting for the Southerners to tie us up to horses and then have them run in opposite directions, ripping us apart. How are we not supposed to fantasize about opening up imported leather shops in Arizona? Yeah, and give me a chip! The chips are off the table, okay? I want a chip! Give me a chip! He wants chips, and I asked him in the store.
They're getting so off track. Constantly.
If you wanted a goddamn chip, you should have gotten a goddamn chip at the hamburger shop. Listen, I need the two of you to create a diversion so that we can sneak out of the
Chips
house.
alive.
She's flushed the toilet.
What if this vase is cursed, okay? Maybe that's why things aren't going well, right? If this vase is cursed, I do not want to... You know what? Get a bag of sand of some sort.
Get Dee to touch it. Is Dee there?
If you find Dee...
That makes sense.
The vase is not cursed. They keep escalating the conversation into evil curses and opening leather shops in Arizona.
A leather shop in Arizona?
Yeah.
Well, they'd be out of business in a week's time. That's what I said. We need to stand up. Hey, Charlie. How come Mac's the only one who gets to push the button on the walkie?
Let me get back to you on that.
He definitely looked like he was gonna crack then. Earlier, Charlie covered his face as well.
Frank, get back here. Mac and Charlie are gonna do a diversion.
The little bitch has got a suitcase. I'll bet the vase is in it. There's a teddy bear, and it's got something hard in it. I'll bet the wife put the vase in the teddy bear.
Oh my god.
Husband.
No, that is absolute insanity.
I'm gonna get this thing.
Oh my god.
No.
He's gone mad. He's absolutely lost it.
Shut up. Shut up. I smother it.
Frank?
I'm Albert. I love you.
Kinda what?
How?
Just leave him to get caught on his own.
Mac was being a dick about the walkie-talkie.
So he can just sneak in, but we can't seem to sneak out?
It wasn't easy. There's a ton of closets in this house. I didn't know which closet you were in, okay? I had to look at a lot.
He's been searching.
Finally get Mac to do a diversion.
Oh, wow.
Now there's a kid in the house.
It's getting worse.
He's just gonna walk in and a teddy bear's gonna be mauled.
Can you go ahead and throw an extra double cheeseburger on there?
Get a hamburger.
I didn't just run off, dude. I'm coming back.
He's got a habit of running off in this season.
Yeah, to get food.
Yeah.
Hey, get chips this time, because this time I want chips.
Well, you know what? I'll be a plumber. I'll knock on the front door. You guys run out the back.
A pretty good plan.
Ooh, I'll do a Swedish accent.
Now, you do not do a Swedish accent. You know how to do one, and you don't need to do
I'm a Swedish plumber. I'm here to fix your pipe. That's a good accent.
It's pretty good.
He's still there, Dennis. He's still there. Don't worry about anything. Don't worry about anything.
Let's just make our move. Charlie, how'd you sneak in here?
Front door.
The front door.
Front door? You just walked right in the front door?
Well, I ran. I had a little hustle going, but yeah.
The child's gonna scream any moment.
Just walk right out the front door, then.
Do you like Disneyland?
Mm.
Well, Go grab your binky and hurry up, because we gotta go.
Little girl coming your way. I'm gonna whip this little bitch in the face.
Oh god.
That would give you like nightmares.
Yeah. Frank Reynolds in your closet.
Oh, Barry's here. Oh, well, he's coming with us to Disneyland. Daddy.
How'd you like it if we...
We're going to California without Daddy.
So I'll be your new dad.
Ew.
She's having an affair and they're all going to Disneyland.
The dad's gonna now turn up.
I followed you, you stabbed me.
Oh god.
How could you do this to me?
Oh my god. It's a whole dilemma.
I don't care if it takes all night.
Rise down.
I'll try to make this work.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, I am a Swedish
The vase! Shit!
Hey, we'll just, why don't we head out?
Sideways.
Nah.
It was weird that they were Asian, right?
Yeah.
He's not expecting that.
God.
My god. What did you think of this episode?
It was a good episode.
I really liked
Very
it.
contained.
This season, man, is so good.
Contained and them all together. Well, apart from Mac, actually.
Mac and Charlie were separated, but then they kind of all got
Yeah.
together in the end, yeah. So,
Common trend that we're feeling with these episodes. Mac disappears to get food.
I mean, I like how they've worked that into the storyline as well. It makes
Yeah.
sense, like the different episodes. We had it with the Storm of the Century, where he was like, "We got to get food."
Yeah.
They went and got it, and then went back to the bar. And in this one, he just went to the drive-thru. But we start off in a closet.
Dee and Dennis.
Dee and Dennis in there, whispering away,
Yep.
actually talking to
And then
each
the
other.
woman comes in.
Yep. Well, yeah, she's packing away, and they're
yeah.
talking, and they're
How
like,
do we
"How do we
get
get
out
in this situation?"
All because of Indiana Jones.
Well, yeah, she was like, "It's your fault because like you drove us to this," and
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, you nosed your way in as you always
Yeah.
do," and then he's like, "Oh, she's like, oh, we should go out there and strangle her with her own belt."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, that's what you do. You always escalate things up to 10.
Yeah.
That's what happens with these things. Everybody's on the gas, nobody's on the brakes."
Yeah.
Which is literally what happens in the show
Yeah.
all the time. Nobody ever is like, maybe we shouldn't do this. Meanwhile, Dennis is focused on one thing. Her breath. I really regret you getting the quadruple onions on your
Yeah.
burger. Yeah, and she's like, "Well, I didn't know we were going to be stuck in a closet." And that's when he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you always poke your nose in
Yeah.
where it's not wanted."
And then the woman leaves the room, doesn't she?
Yeah. Well, they get on the walkie-talkie first.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe she has left. Yeah. And then they get on the walkie-talkie to Mac and Charlie, who
Yeah.
are in the van staking out outside.
The extraction team.
Yeah. Well, they're not the extraction team, are they? They're talking to
Oh,
the
yeah.
extraction team. Yeah, yeah. And they're talking about an artifact.
Yeah. And Indiana Jones. And...
But before that, Dennis mentioned how maybe he's thought they got into this because he gave a rousing speech in front of
Yeah.
everyone and really got them going.
Yeah.
And that's what Dennis, Mac and Charlie bring up as well. It's like, you shouldn't have given that speech in the burger shop.
You'd be in like a whisper of a demon or...
Oh yeah, you said you'd be like a falcon or a demon's
Yeah.
whisper going
Yeah.
through their house to collect this artifact that
He
you
was
read
like,
about.
yeah, I did do a good speech.
You did it in front of the whole burger shop. Everyone heard it. And then and he was like, "No, the artifact thing's gone. We're not doing this. We shouldn't be basing things on like mediocre movies."
Yeah.
And then Mac, did you reckon like the hat? What did you think when you saw the hat before?
I don't know with Mac in this season, to be honest.
No, he's in his own little thing, but yeah, Indiana
Yeah.
Jones,
Yeah.
which we've had mention of before in other episodes.
Only
but-
the first one.
Yeah, the first one. I was like, what? What are you talking about? And Dennis is like, none of them are good.
Yeah.
And they're like, I give you, the fourth one was terrible. Like, Temple of Doom's out for me. I love Temple of Doom. It's the best.
That's when they're packing a suitcase.
Again, though, this is a whole thing of they are not focused.
No.
They are completely distracted by other things. Like, Dee's even like, what are you talking about? Stop it.
Because she's packing a suitcase on the bed, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And then when they come out of the wardrobe, they're like, Frank. And then he pops out from under the bed.
He goes,
it's like, what?
So good. Frank is like, I'm loving this. I'm living on the edge. This is great. We're not going anywhere.
Doesn't she then come back into the room? Because then Frank ends up in the closet.
Well, Frank starts looking at it through the thing, right? He's looking through her bag.
No, I think that's afterwards. Because she comes back in to put more stuff in the suitcase. And then he's like in the closet, isn't he? And he's like, she put the vase in the suitcase.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. Can't even tell there's a person. Like, and this is when Mac and Charlie see someone approaching an SUV. I think we get mention of Chips as well. Yeah. But no, someone pulls up an SUV and there's like, there's a guy approaching. He's got pointed feet.
Like, no, just
to confirm, he's got pointed feet.
Cowboy boots.
So yeah, but how do you know he's pointed feet? And then Mac's like, well, yeah, you got a point. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he's just wearing. again.
Charlie's like, be careful of his pointed feet.
Yeah. So good. Dee's blabbing away, and Frank's like, Deidre, you've got dog shit breath. Like, please stop.
Because then that's when you hear the man saying, "Oh, I had a alert from the alarm company."
She's like,
and
that's weird. And he's like, what are you doing here? And she's like, what are you doing here?
I just came home to get a cardigan. I'm back off to work.
Yeah, and they've got very thick southern accents.
Yeah.
This is when I think the chips is mentioned. Charlie's like, can I have a chip? He's like, no, you can't have a chip. They might. But they say about them being Southerners, they're like, the Southerners, they're like hog-tie you, and they're like, beat you up, they'll rape you, they're like, do all sorts. And they're like violent. It's like, they've got a very warped perspective of the world.
Like you said, like when we was watching it, like, you don't know what, like, we're not aware of any Southern Northern divide. Like,
I don't know much about America, but I don't think I should trust the gang on these things. This is when Frank starts looking through. What is it?
Then he's like, oh, here it is. Oh no, it's a Q-tip.
Yeah, yeah. And then Dee sees the tickets. Jay Leno.
Oh yeah,
like 15, 16 tickets.
She's having an affair with.
Yeah, well then, like, what is it?
She's had an affair with him, and then they're like,
it's like, why would you need this many Jay Lenos? It's like, I don't know why Dennis like, I don't know why anyone would want to see Jay Leno more than once, even once.
She's having an affair. Why would she need to buy tickets?
Yeah,
if she was having an affair.
She's icing him to get. She can't go over the Conan thing.
Yeah.
You know who Jay Leno is?
No.
He's a talk show host in America.
Oh.
Conan is also a talk show host. Well, Conan O'Brien used to write for like The Simpsons and stuff. So, but yeah, they're both talk show hosts. I don't really know much about them other than that. So, yeah, but Frank seems to think they're having an affair.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It'd be a good cover up though if you were having an affair with him. Buy the tickets to look like you know. Turns out she was having an affair.
Yeah.
Not with Jay Leno.
No.
This is when Frank goes off
to find
the vase, and he's whipping away. He goes. I like how they're like, we should not have let him have that whip.
And he gets into a kid's room, doesn't he? And he's like, there's a suitcase in here too. I'll look through it.
Yeah. Before that, though, I don't think he gets in there yet. There's quite a lot more, actually, I think, before that. Because they go down the stairs. Yeah. And then Dee knocks into the thing.
Yeah.
It's like, you gangly, uncoordinated bitch. You're going to get us caught if you don't stop.
So they end up back upstairs.
That's another thing. We've noticed it more and more as we're going. Them calling Dee a bitch.
Yeah.
It's quite often. Because there was the bit where they went to the gin bar and she's like, I hate gin. Dee, you bitch. Like little bits like that. So, but wait, that was that was the last episode, right?
Yeah.
So there's 2 episodes in a row.
Yep.
I think they call it quite often. But yeah, they go down into the basement. Right?
Yeah. Because that's when they're talking about the Southerns and stuff. But
then they hear them.
Have a tortured basement, like.
Yeah, don't they hear them coming, and then so they run into the into
bathroom.
A room, and it's the bathroom.
Then Dee's just like.
But you can hear them like talking again. What are they talking about at this point? Is it? Oh, she's on the phone, right?
Yes.
She's like, oh, we need to just do this. We need to pull the trigger and go. Second time I've heard that today. And Dee's more like squirming, and he's like, what is up with you?
Dennis is like really like, what are they going to pull the trigger on? What we got ourselves involved in? Why are you not focusing on what?
Yeah.
She's
What's
like,
up
there's a
with
toilet there. And
I'm going to go pee. He's like, you're going to spray your DNA all over the place, just evidence everywhere.
Don't flash because it'll be loud.
See, like little quotes like that, like
and then where's
explaining someone is peeing as you're going to spray your DNA everywhere.
Where does he go?
I don't know. She's peeing. He's like, I'm out of here. I've got to go. Yeah.
Yeah, he goes to do something.
Yeah. We need to get out of here. I think he
stop
goes back
peeing while
upstairs.
I'm
He goes
sitting
back up to the closet to hide.
Oh yes.
And that's when he talks to Mac and Charlie again.
Yeah.
But they're meanwhile just talking away about chips again.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, we should just get out of here, man.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, just go. Like, get out of Philly. Go. We go to Arizona.
Leave him behind.
We'll open a leather shop.
Yeah.
With the tassels and the.
In Arizona.
Yeah. Oh, that's when Dennis is like, I can hear everything you're saying.
And they're like, oh, did
Max
you
kind of
have
like
the button pushed?
It was an accident. I'm just kind of holding it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, we've been talking about something else.
And then he hears the toilet flush.
Well, but he's like, you're talking about opening a leather shop
That won't last 5 minutes.
in Arizona? Are you crazy? There's so many. You'll be out of business in 3 weeks. And yeah, the toilet is flushed.
She's
And
like, damn it, she flushed the toilet.
yeah. This is my favourite bit about the chips, though, when he asks again, and Mac is like, if you wanted chips, you should have got some in the hamburger shop. The way he says it is so good. But yeah, you can see clearly Charlie cracking.
Yeah. Dee ends up back in the closet with Dennis.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because
then they're like, they're not focused. Because doesn't Dee go like, what's happening? And then Dennis is like, well, I can't. They're so distracted.
They're going on about this and chips and but
it's like, we need to separate them.
And the Arizona leather shop. She's like, a leather shop in Arizona? They're crazy. They'll be out of business in 3 weeks.
Right, we need to separate them. And then Dee's like, oh, I've got it.
Hey, Charlie.
Why doesn't Mac let you push the radio button?
He's like, I'll get back to you on that. Mac's just like, yeah. This is when Frank has gone into the kids' room.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I'm in a kids' room. Like they probably
Suitcase.
there's another suitcase. She's probably hidden it in there.
They're like, don't go through it.
Yeah, he's finding 90 and whatever.
Yeah.
And
then the bear, and it's like, oh, there's got something hard inside.
It must be inside. She hid it inside.
And, like,
and then Dennis is like, you're crazy. What are you talking about? That's insane. So I'm gonna rip it open.
You're gonna gut it.
Yeah,
I think is well done. Yeah, and it was just literally like a little voice box.
The voice box. And you could hear it. And Dennis is like, there's so much noise. This is insane. Just like smashing it. That's when Charlie runs in.
And they're like, why are you here?
How did you get in here? I just snuck in.
Yeah.
How did you get in so easily?
We can't get out.
Yeah. And then he's like, well, Mac was being a dick about the button, so I was like, oh, I'm coming in and see if I can help you guys out or whatever. And that's why he's like, well, we need to get Mac and get out of here. And they talk to Mac, and he's like, yeah, hold on a second.
So like, 1 cheeseburger and...
I get another double on top of that because I'm really hungry.
Yeah.
It's like, Mac, you left us? It's like, no, I'm coming right back. What are you talking about? I'm just getting food. It's like, well, we need to get out of here. And he's like, well, I can come around, pretend I'm a plumber.
In a Swedish accent.
I'll do a Swedish accent. Well, he's like, I'll pretend to be a plumber, and then you can sneak out the back. And Dennis is like, that's a bit elaborate, but it'll work. Yeah. It's like, oh, I can do a Swedish accent.
So you don't need to do a Swedish accent.
I'm a Swedish plumber here to fix your pipes. It's like, no.
If anything, you can do a Philadelphia accent.
I love the way Dennis says, no, you will not do a Swedish accent. It's so good, the delivery. Yeah. No, I'm going to do a Swedish accent. This will be fun. It'll be fine. The way he keeps doing it.
And this is where they find out as well, Charlie just walked through the front door. And they're like, what?
It's like, I'm beginning to think these people have no awareness of their surroundings.
Like, let's just go.
Let's just walk out the front door.
And then they come out the closet, don't they?
Well,
but then
first
the
of
mum
all,
is like
at
the door.
And the kid has come home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, do you want to go to Disney?
And she's like, yeah. It's like, I packed your bag. It's like,
ready
what?
to go?
I want a binky. And like, it's like, oh, well, I packed this one. It's like, no, I want binky. All right, go get it.
Yeah. And then
Frank.
Child
on the way. What did you think Frank was going to do?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, he says, I'm going to whip this bitch this little bitch in the face. Such a good line.
He's like in the teddy bears, like.
Yeah. But the worst thing is, the face is fine. Like, I mean, you maybe would get away with that.
But the whip.
But they're holding the whip. It's so funny.
She's ready to whip out.
Yeah. But it goes along with them
I like
saying...
how she's like, binky, binky, binky,
Yeah,
binky.
I love the panning as well. I love that also, like, it goes along with them saying, this family has no, like, awareness of their surroundings.
Yeah.
So they go down.
Yeah.
But as they get downstairs, someone's coming in the door.
Yeah.
So they hide in a little thing.
Why is Barry here? Is it Barry?
Yeah, Barry's here. It's like, well, I'm going to take you to Disney.
I'm going to be your new dad.
How do you feel about going to Disney every day? What about Dad? I could be your new dad.
And then, like, go into the cupboard, don't they, under the stairs? Like, really
This whole affair. They're having a whole thing.
Yeah, like, what the hell? And then the door opens. And then it's...
Barry, you son of a bitch, I've followed you.
Is the husband called Larry?
I thought
or
it was
is
Barry.
he called Larry?
I don't know. I know someone was called Barry.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it Barry?
I followed you. What are you doing?
I know what's going on. And then they start arguing. It's like, I don't care if this takes all night. We're going to talk about it.
Like, I
cannot do this all night.
No. Then
it's
they're like, should we just walk out?
I say we just walk out the front door. They're not even going to notice. They got a lot going on. I mean, it would go along with the whole joke of them having no awareness of their surroundings.
I like how when they start to walk out, the camera pans to the vase.
Well, just it's there like the vase. Yeah.
And then the family's just staring at them like, and
they kind of stop and they're like.
Then the doorbell goes and he's like,
I'm a Swedish player. It's like the Mac is.
Just go. Let's just
Frank. And they bring
and
Frank
Frank's
down.
like the vase.
Like I needed to do it sideways. Like we're just gonna go. Yeah. And then Dee's like, it's a bit weird. The family was Asian, right? I didn't expect that. And they're like, yeah, it's a bit strange. I will say in the credits there was different actors for the actual people and the voiceover.
Was there?
Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, that goes along with the whole joke, like I said, of them having no awareness.
Yeah.
They saw him at the end. Yeah. I think another strong episode. That was really fun. There was a lot of... It's a more simple episode, not very crazy and like ridiculous, like, say, Frank's Little Beauties or...
But it's also... Like, you get the, just the, can't think of the word. Do you know the, wow, this would have been better if I know what I'm saying. Just the impromptu, like, they've obviously seen Indiana Jones and been like, oh, that's so cool. Yeah. Oh, there's a vase. Let's go get it. Let's be Indiana Jones. Like, it's like, snap. Nobody's thinking of the decisions they're
Everyone's
making.
on the gas, nobody's on the brakes. Yeah. They're all up to 10.
Which is very much a trait of this group of people. But then they're in the situation and then they're clearly like, shit, how do we get out
I think it's
of
a great, like, putting them in a situation, like, in a different environment and how they deal with that. And it's got great characterization of Mac with the chips and getting food and the stinky D breath and the Frank crazy with a whip instead of a gun this time. But there's so many great...
will we see that whip again?
I don't know, probably. Will we see the family again?
Probably not.
Who knows? Or any chips. Or the leather shop in Arizona.
Probably not.
Maybe for 3 weeks. Yeah. But they're like... I think what I love about this episode is all the great lines in it as well. There's so many good... Yeah. Gangly, uncoordinated bitch. Well, that's what Dee turns around to him. It's like, I hope they put you in their basement, they rape you forever or whatever. It's like, oh my god.
The one thing though with this episode, when you start to think about it, I'm like, so these people did not realise there was people in their house with them talking in the wardrobe, muddling up their suitcase that they'd just packed,
smacking into things,
flushing a toilet, ripping a teddy bear to shreds.
Someone walking in the front door.
Someone walking like, what?
Yeah, that's why I think it makes the ending even better as well, because then the family are like, it's ridiculous. It's a silly episode. I really like it. I really liked it. That's a great. Yeah, the season's still going strong. You can see why I was looking forward to season 7.
Yes.
Maybe? Like I said, it's not as crazy as like what was the first episode? It was Frank's Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
Then obviously
Little Beauties as well.
Yeah. You had what was this one? Oh, that's episode 6. I skipped a whole bunch. Jeez. Rumham. You had the Jersey Shore, which was crazy. You had so there's been a lot of crazy stuff.
Thing is, in this episode,
the looting.
You really just had people breaking and entering.
Yeah. No, it's very good. It's cool. It's like
racism at the end, basically, with the accents. And
yeah.
That was kind
I guess
of
it is. I don't know if it's exactly racism inherently. I don't know. It's just unexpected, right? Because if you hear a southern accent, you expect someone who looks like Mac with his cowboy hat on.
It's a stereotype, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly. Yeah, it's playing on stereotypes, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, but there we go. That was The Gang Gets Trapped. I remember reading the title like a little while ago. I couldn't remember it quite today before we started. But and I was like, I don't quite remember what this episode is. I mixed it up with a different one. So there we go. But yeah, we've got 4 more episodes left of this season. Yeah, not much to go, but yeah, I'm enjoying it very much. But we will be back with Mr. Robot next on the channel. Thank you again for watching. We'll see you next time. We'll be back for more laughing. Yay! And hopefully Claire can hear.
Yes.
She's so unaware of her surroundings. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Bye.